say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Flash. Harper is out there with Carter, and it's Beasley in at the 5 spot. Haywood with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. Passes it to Hart. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Beasley with to the right side. Shoots from the corner, and that one drops for him. So it's Utah now. And here's Haywood. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Goes up, and then Carter with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Pass to Slim. And here is Hart. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Good work there as it goes. Harper's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now, here is Haywood. The shot's good from Sims. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Cox the pass to Harper. Carter with the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the inside. Here's Waters. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Harper dishes to Beasley. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Utah trails by 5. Here is Haywood. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Indiana. And, of course, this is the first they've seen of this Utah ball club since last year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these 2 squads. Buckle up.
And Utah making a change here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Haywood in the post. He sinks the 11-footer. 1:32 left in the first. Here's the screen. Cox the pass to Harper. Watson for 3. Haywood with the rebound. Utah trails by 6. And there's the pass to Waters. Here's Haynes, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Neely's checked in for Utah. Hawkins comes in for Haywood. Indiana leading by 3. Outside Harper. Down low. Beasley kicks to Harper. And Carter has it in the corner. Wing shot on the way. Utah with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Foster's checked in for Utah. And Hart drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Carter for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Hawkins. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Carter drives in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Here is Hawkins. Nothing on the board. Hart is out there with Hawkins. And it's Neely. And there's Foster. And it's Haynes in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Pass to Hart. Hawkins. And the 3 off target. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up on Monday. Utah trails by 8. Knocks it loose. Here's Cool Hands. It's good. Cool Hands got the first basket of the second quarter for Indiana.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Foster. Fires the 3. Haywood with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Cool Hands. Rebound, Utah. It's Hawkins on the wing. Walton defending. Hawkins kicks to Hart. Here's the 3. And no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep, James, and Indiana, another 3. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. Depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah. A different look for Utah. Waters is checked in, and Haywood subbed in for Hawkins.
Haywood. All right, let's keep it going for your Utah.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Waters. Now Foster. There's the triple. The rebound by Walton.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Low block shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. Utah trails by 13. To the paint, here's Haynes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Walton. Again, Indiana.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
For Utah, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Now, here is Haywood. Not a lot of room. Waters can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 13.
Utah.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Utah shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Haywood with a screen on Bynum. Sims, the best to Slim. Can't get it to fall. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Up top, Haywood. Indiana moving the ball around.
2 minutes
Here's
remaining in
Bynum.
the first half. 2 minutes.
It doesn't go for him.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. Haywood kicks to Hawkins. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Here's Waters. Walton defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Waters passes to Slim. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Indiana. Haywood's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Walton. Rebound, Utah.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Driving to the basket. Haywood dishes to Walton. And a wide open look for James. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 6 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Now, here is Haywood. He's guarded closer. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Now the pass to Bynum. The dish to Walton. It's intercepted. And so it's Indiana out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And beyond basketball, what are you guys looking forward to in the future?
I'm looking forward to you and Kenny coming to my next DJ Diesel show.
I don't know if it's my kind of music, Shaq, is it?
Well, count me in, big fella. But I want to be right there in the front row, no shirt on. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for Indiana.
Well, you see they've caught fire with their shooting. And a big part of that is his shot selection, getting the right guys in the right spots. You've done your job then.
Yeah, they're beating up that defense, moving them around, having them look like scrambled eggs with cheese and waffles.
Making me hungry.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's Utah now, 17-point game. On the court for Indiana. Harper is out there with Carter. And there's Flash, and it's Cox in at the point guard position.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hart with it. He has 6. Pass to Haywood. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. And it's 9 points for Big Red.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Cox. Haywood covering. Passes it to Watson. And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. James, the pass to Snow. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah trails by 14. And here is Hart. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Haywood. It's rebounded by Snow.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Walton throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And the shot goes in. Walton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Snow. Another shot. And the basket by Coolhand. Coolhand's got 5 points so far.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Haywood. Connects from three-point range.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Lets it go from deep. And Indiana, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
With the fadeaway. The shot by Sims, no good. And so James will bring it up for Indiana And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second team foul.
Every time they get scored on
Shooting
during
for
this
Indiana.
run, it's come from inside the paint.
For one.
Indiana shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Hawkins checked in for Hart. The free throw off from Walton. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field.
2 minutes remaining.
Next to Haywood, here is Hawkins. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd. The pass to Slim. Into the lane.
Yeah, easy call.
Foul. James. First personal foul, first team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Utah, number 28.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe.
Utah trails by 20. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Haywood, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
James.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw, no good. No good on the 2nd free throw. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Walton. Over Hawkins. And it's Walton missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Watson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Passes to Slim. Beasley with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Going inside, and the basket by Walton. Walton's got 10 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Indiana foul. Sparks.
For Utah, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line for 2, Allen Pickett.
And the first one drops. A different look for Utah. Foster's checked in for Slim, and Hart subbed in for Hawkins. And so he makes both from the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And Utah making a change here. Hawkins is checked in.
Number 22, Ish Hawkins.
20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Neely. Still without a basket. Foster is screen on Carter. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Indiana leading by 22. Neely out there with Foster. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Pittman in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith, we know the league is very balanced right now, but which division would you categorize as the best?
You could argue the Pacific Division, but I like the talent and upside of the Atlantic Division. You've got Boston, Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, and Toronto.
And Indiana shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Carter. Here he goes. And then Carter with the dunk.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Carter. Second shot opportunity. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Carter's got 19 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pittman kicks to Hawkins. Pass to Pittman. Here's Neely.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Utah making a change here. Sims is checked in. It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Haynes. Good, nice job down low.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Indiana. Feeds to Beasley. He takes it in, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Haynes passes to Pittman. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
From about 16, it's rebounded by Indiana. Watson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Harper from the arc. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. 9 points for baddest one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here is Pippen. The pass to Hawkins to the inside. Haynes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Carter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Carter's got 8 here in the quarter.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And that one is good. Carter's got 25 points in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And Utah making a change here. Waters is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Walton's checked in for Flash. Neely the pass to Pippen. Haynes, covered by Beasley. Kicks it to Pippen. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Here's Cox. Walton. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Neely. Down low. The 8-footer. Yep, that one goes.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Shoots from 12. Again, Indiana.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Inside, here's Haynes. Excellent D there from Beasley.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Cox, no good. Utah shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. A shot by Sims, no good. And Indiana shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Neely. Here's Waters. The 3. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Carlisle, he's checked in for Utah. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And Walton kicks to Carter. And he makes good on the layup. Carter's got 29 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Neely. Walton defending. Carlisle passes to Sims. Harper with the steal. To the middle. Here's Cox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 5 assists tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Indiana?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Right wing, Cox, the pass to Carter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick
Personal
enough.
foul. Second team foul.
Here is Carter. And that one, good. Carter's got 31 points.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Here is Pippen. Passes it to Hawkins. There's the drive. Beasley with the steal. Hawkins against Carter. Here's Harper. He dishes it to Carter. Tries again. They grab their own miss. Beasley, the pass to Harper. Outside, Carter buries it from three-point range. Carter's got 34.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in. and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.